Welcome back to one of the Bears Shop Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday, December 2nd, and I'm back breaking down some more NBA plays for the Monday night slate. We got some good matchups tonight. Boston, we're going to start with going up against Miami Heat. Then we have the Lakers going up against the Timberwolves, 2 game picks, 2 player props. Before that, let's take a look at the Sunday action that we had. Cavs and the Celtics. Great game. Cavs started out hot. Celtics came back. Celtics started to get a 10-plus point lead. Cavs came back. Last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter was awesome. Superstars trading buckets. Donovan Mitchell couldn't miss. Peyton Pritchard made 9 consecutive free throws and made a clutch 3. Great game. Cavs did take it on the money line, though, winning that game by 4 because Drew Holiday missed that 3, so they did win by 4. Rockets and Thunder, under 220.5. This one looked like it had no chance whatsoever, but they have scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, and I believe the score is 105 to 103 right now. So we have 3 minutes and 45 seconds as they can score 12 points. So hopefully that one does hit. That would be an amazing cash. The 2 player props did lose. Halliburton didn't take a shot in the first quarter. Don't know what was going on. They scored 45 points, and then the Pacers couldn't make a shot after that. So he only made 1 3, I believe, in the game. Jason Tatum was sitting at 8 rebounds at about the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Didn't get another one, so that was very frustrating as well. So both player props did lose. Hopefully the Rockets and the Thunder can come through for us, get a 2-2 day there. But let's take a look at the plays for Monday. We are going to start with the Heat going up against the Celtics. I'm going to change this pick. I am recording after the game, so I had that chance to watch the Cavs on Sunday play the Celtics. Back-to-back game here. This is not a good spot for the Celtics. The Heat did not have to play yesterday. The Heat have been playing much better basketball over the last couple of days, especially in the scoring department. I was going to go with the over, but I'm going to go with the Heat here against the spread. They're going to be plus 7.5. Boston, obviously, they can score a lot of points. Boston, whenever they're making their three-point shot, it's almost impossible to beat them. But they're coming off that physical game, going up against the Cavaliers. They had to make the comeback in the first half. Then they blew it kind of in the fourth quarter. Cavs taking that win. It's a tough game here. Tough spot, tough opponent. The Heat, they've dropped a couple games over the last 5, but they are scoring a lot of points. More players putting in more effort, scoring. Not just Tyler Hero now. Jimmy Butler scoring. Bam scoring. Tyler Rozier back from his injury. He's scoring. I'm going to take Miami Heat here against the spread. They're going to be plus 7.5. The NBA is not about what team's better. All these players are great, right? You've got superstars all over the floor. It's not necessarily about who are the better players. It's sometimes about spot in the NBA, and this is a bad spot for the Celtics. Also, back-to-back, we might see some people sitting in this game, but I'm going to take the Heat plus 7.5 right now. That's what it's at right now. I'm going to take it 7.5 as the play. Let's go to the next play, and I'm not going to change this one. I'm going to take the under between these two teams, Lakers and the Timberwolves. Something's really wrong with the T-Wolves. I've said that before. Over the last several games, they have been able to win a couple, but they're not scoring any points. I don't know what's wrong with them. They did lose Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, he did score a lot of points for them. And I know Dante DiVincenzo is not playing well coming off the bench, but this is still a very talented team. They're just not playing well enough. They're coming off a game going up against the Clippers. It was a really slow-scoring game. They did play great defense. They found a way to win 93-92. Usually never see that in the NBA now. But looking at the T-Wolves, the last 5 games, they have scored 105 points or less in 4 of those 5 games. They have scored at most 111 points in one of those games against the Rockets, but that was an overtime game. Defensively, they've been okay this season. They have been in a lot of these games over the last 5 playing that good defense, but they just can't score right now. And that's why I'm going to go with the under, because I do think they can limit the Lakers, and the Lakers have also been struggling themselves. They were only able to put up 93 points in the last game going up against the Thunder, and the Lakers over the last 4 games have scored 102 points or less going up against the Nuggets, Suns, and Thunder, with their only game going above 102 points against the San Antonio Spurs. Both these teams struggling to put the ball in the hole right now. Both these teams can play decent defense. I'm going to grab the under, 225.5 as the play. I don't see either one of these teams putting up 110-plus points. Let's move on now to the player props, and we are going to start with arguably one of the best players in the NBA. It's going to be Anthony Edwards to go under 26.5 points, maybe 27.5 as the play. I have been struggling a little bit in the NBA, so I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit, take some unders and take some totals. But I'm going to start with an under here. And I mentioned the T-Wolves. They haven't been scoring a lot of points, mainly because nobody else is scoring besides Edwards. But I do think the Lakers might be able to shut him down, because Anthony Edwards this season, he's been taking 10-plus threes per game. He's living on the outside. He refused to get aggressive. He refused to go to the rim. I have asked him many times on this channel, sent him an email, I sent him a text, I sent him a smoke signal. He just refuses to respond. He refuses to be aggressive. He's setting up shot from the outside. That's perfectly fine. He's an NBA player. He's making 43% of his shots from the outside. So if he wants to continue doing that, more power to him. He's making his shots. But the Lakers, they're a top 10 team defensively this season at guarding the perimeter. I believe they are the third best team in the NBA at guarding the perimeter. If Edwards sets up shot from the outside, I don't think he can get to his over points. Anthony Edwards has not been shooting well from the field over the last couple of games, and he has only scored 50 points, taking 43 shots. He hasn't been close to 50% from the field over the last two. I think if the Lakers give him trouble on the outside, he's not going to touch the over point. So I'm going to take the under 26.5, hopefully 27.5 as the play there. And for the final play of the day, we're looking at the Heat and the Celtics. We're going to go with Tyler Hero, under 23.5, potentially 24.5 as the play. Tyler Hero has not been over 24 points in 6 of the last 7 games, and that's because everybody on the Heat, like I said before, they've been stepping up their play. Bam's been playing a lot better. Jimmy Butler's starting to score a little bit more. Terry Rozier, back from his injury, he's been playing pretty well. Whenever the Heat are healthy, they're a pretty scary team. And with the scoring help for Tyler Hero, he hasn't really had to been the guy to go get you a bucket. If you take a look at the stats, he took his least amount of shots over the last month in the last game going up against the Raptors. He only took 11 shots. He scored 20 points because he made 4 threes. I do not expect him to be that good from behind the arc in this game because we're looking at the Celtics here. They've been extremely bad at guarding the paint, but they are also a top 10 team at guarding the perimeter this season. Tyler Hero is most likely going to have to get his points inside the three-point line. I don't see that happening if it's set at 24.5 with the Heat playing better. Everybody contributing to the scoring column. I'm going to take Tyler Hero here under his total points as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're going to be taking Miami Heat, not the over, plus 7.5 going up against Boston. We will be taking the under 225.5 between the Lakers and the T-Wolves. Edwards under 26.5, hopefully get a 27.5. And then Tyler Hero under 24.5 points as the final play. Guys, that's going to do it from the NBA Plays and Props for Monday, December 2nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share dropping this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.